Right now on your Fast Track to 7, Fargo police are looking for help tracking down a missing woman. 24-year-old Jessica Birchfield, she's up on your screen right now. She was last seen about a month ago in the early morning hours of January 8th in South Fargo. She's 5'7", 120 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes.
Be sure to contact Fargo PD with any information. You can also text an anonymous tip to the keyword Fargo PD and to the number 847-411. Well, you may have seen it if you were still awake around the midnight hour. People talking about some funky low-lying fog rolling in overnight, and we can still see some remnants of it this morning as you get ready to head out the door for your morning commute. For a closer look at what we can expect on the first day of February, if you can believe it, we're sending things over to meteorologist Lisa Green. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, February, we're turning the calendar, but the weather is staying pretty much the same. We've got some foggy mornings, as we just saw there, and warm weather, threatening records again for today. Here's a look at our dense fog advisory that's in effect right now until 9 a.m. It includes the Fargo-Moorhead area, places like Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls down toward Wahpeton, seeing some areas of dense fog in that area. So Southern Valley is more of the focus. Northeastern North Dakota visibility numbers are coming in good, but then there are spots where even in the Northern Valley where we have a little fog. Roseau at a half-mile visibility. Thief River Falls in the last hour has been dropping for visibility there too. And then of course concentrated in the Southern Valley, there are places where we have dense fog in Wheaton and in Detroit Lakes, reporting quarter-mile visibility reports there and parts of northeastern South Dakota if you're traveling in that direction. So a little foggy, including in the Fargo-Moorhead area. We've been watching this thin layer of fog from our tower cam from above, and you can see that still hanging around. It's kind of obscuring downtown Fargo a little bit, but I also want to note that we've got some clear skies, so we're starting to see some light on that eastern and southeastern horizon as well. So a little bit of both going on here in Fargo, and you might be experiencing the same thing too where you are. We're at 31 degrees right now, and we have wind out of the north-northeast at 6, so not much of a wind. And with temperatures below freezing, there could be some frost that you encounter on the roads. You might have to get the defroster going on your car too if you park outside. Grand Forks, the fog hasn't been as much of a factor. Our temperature of 29 degrees right now, and we're looking at a very light wind for you too out of the west-northwest. So other than the fog, again, we just saw that we have some clear skies, so that's going to be nice to have that sunrise this morning for a lot of places. There are some clouds to the north that will be dipping in, so it might get a little more cloudy as we head into the afternoon hours for today. But out at the bus stop, we're seeing temperatures that are fairly nice. Some 20s, some low 30s. Kids will still need a coat, but we're not looking at the frigid numbers that we typically see this time of year. And then heading into the afternoon, some partly cloudy skies, sunshine, and temperatures getting into the 40s. 44 our forecast high. The record today in Fargo is 45, so we'll be right in the mix for that again today. Taking a look at our extended planner, we keep things warm all the way through the next 7 days, and even into next week as those temperatures start to slide, they'll still be well above average. Gets more active next week though, and heading into the weekend, maybe one or two areas where we have a little bit of drizzle this weekend, but a lot of that stays west of us too. So quiet, warm, a little windy on Friday. We'll be watching out for that, but looking at, again, maybe setting another record or two today with our warm temperatures continuing.
Yeah, these are the ones I like to break.
Exactly.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. A Grand Forks man is facing felony charges for allegedly stealing money from an elderly woman. David Cooper is accused of taking more than $116,000 from the owner of his rental unit over 2 years, convincing her to write him a variety of checks.
The woman is 81 years old and has cognitive issues. Her children say that they noticed the checks when they were reviewing their mother's bank records. Polk County investigators now saying a reported kidnapping this week never happened. A 17-year-old girl says she was abducted, tied up, and left on a rural road before being found by the couple on Monday night. Police say their investigation showed the claim was unfounded, but there's no word on if anyone involved will be charged.
A Fargo man is facing up to 25 years in prison after pleading guilty to robbing a mail carrier at gunpoint back in July. Court documents say 22-year-old Deshaun Holmes pointed a handgun at a mail carrier in Frontier and demanded a key that would open several mailboxes. He'll be sentenced on mail robbery and brandishing a firearm during a crime of violence. A downtown Fargo business is reeling after thieves hit their store over the weekend, and it was all caught on camera.
Store owners say while every business deals with shoplifting, it actually disproportionately affects small businesses. Valley News Team's Zachary Wyand tells us how the community is stepping up to help.
Last Sunday, A store manager at Vela Kids Boutique in downtown Fargo was changing a display in the store when she realized some merchandise was missing. Store owners would later look at security camera footage, and that's when they spotted the theft.
Usually when we have theft, it's not something that we noticed until days or weeks later, so this was kind of unique in the sense that it was something that we were able to discover right away.
Elle Risbrud says her store has been victimized by shoplifting several times since they opened 2 years ago. While shoplifting is a common occurrence in businesses of all kinds, the crime is even more harmful to small stores.
And so we're kind of, still in the beginning new phases. And so all this theft that happens really does impact our business.
Beyond losing merchandise, there's an emotional toll on the store owners. Risbrud says the small nature of the store makes incidents like this more personal.
That was kind of like a kick in the stomach to us because, we handpicked all these items, these pieces are important to us, and it felt just like it would if a package was stolen off my front porch.
Risbrud says the store hasn't filed a police report, but is thankful for all the support the store has received. They have even had customers come in and buy the item that was stolen, a show of solidarity the store appreciates.
We're just so grateful for our following, our customers, and the whole Fargo community.
In Fargo, Zachary Wyand, Valley News Live.
This story has a happy ending, though. The owner says the shoplifters returned to the store to apologize as well as pay for the items.
Incredible outcome. You don't hear of that very often at all. North Dakota middle and high schools are getting some new tech toys this month and a first of its kind statewide initiative. Immersive ed tech startup CareerView XR is now donating more than 300 virtual reality headsets to both public and private secondary schools.
The goal is to make immersive learning more accessible across the state. Distribution starts February 11th through the 13th during the annual meeting of North Dakota school counselors in Bismarck. If you're looking to try something new this weekend, a new cycle studio is opening in West Fargo. Ride Cycle Studios has been open for about a month, but on Saturday they are unveiling their newly renovated studio.
Cyclers can attend 5 rides throughout the morning and win some prizes throughout the day too. Owner Sarah Lau says she hopes people will come out and join the local cycling community.
If you have a workout routine that you are currently in and you're looking to add to, I would love people to come check us out because we all love to see each other inside and outside these 4 walls.
The grand opening runs from 7 a.m. to noon. The studio is located at 3163 Blue Stem Drive, just off Veterans Boulevard.
Well, welcome back to the desk, everybody. It is officially the end of an era here on the Valley today as we celebrate our esteemed producer, Julie Holgate's retirement. Julie is officially signing off today after, listen to this, nearly 42 years as a broadcast journalist.
Julie started in the early 80s working as a reporter for KXJB, later becoming an assignment editor. Julie was ultimately hired at KVOY as a reporter assignment editor in 1995. Julie has spent much of her years, though, working as a producer.
And I love these photos that are scrolling through.
So cool.
Most recently, Julie came into the newsroom at 11 p.m. to cover overnight breaking news and to produce our show right here, The Valley Today. Julie has worked this shift for over a decade. And a lot of the time, you at home don't get to see all of the hard work that goes into each and every broadcast, thanks to dedicated journalists just like Julie. Everyone here at Valley News Live can attest that Julie Holgate works tirelessly behind the scenes and has always taken pride in our broadcasts here on the Valley Today. Congratulations, Julie.
Congrats, Julie.
And a big thanks to you for digging up some of those photos.
Oh, look
Some
at this
really
one.
great ones. There's so many great pictures of Julie with coworkers both now and former over the years. And I've had the joy of working with Julie for almost 20 years now. And it's just been a great experience. She has mentored and taught so many of our reporters and producers. And one great thing that I also want to mention, she hosts people at her home on holidays so nobody feels alone.
Yes.
And that's just a testament to the kind of person she is.
Thank you, Julie. We love you. Congratulations. Take
Love
care,
you.
everybody.
Congrats, Julie.